right, folks, we're here at the Power Hour. There you go. Daniel Boone Little League. I wanted to throw that in there. That's different. But we got tour stop number 5 with Missouri Baseball Academy Mavericks. Phil here, we're going to go through. What age group you got, buddy?
13U.
13U. Stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got it coming, right, fellas?
Right.
Dance. Oh, what? Catch my neck.
What's your name?
Chris Papineau.
Chris, thanks for taking the time out here and letting us in here.
No
Nice
problem.
facility here.
Thank you.
Bright and early on a Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Guess you got your cup of coffee in, ready to go, and you got out here with the boys, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Got to have the coffee.
So these are 13-year-olds?
Yes.
Do you have a son on the team?
I do.
Okay, good deal.
Yep.
Does he like his dad being one of the coaches?
Sometimes.
Good answer. Good answer. This is coming
Sometimes
from,
yes, sometimes no.
That question's coming from an individual who played for his dad. So yeah, I know how that goes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So.
You know when the dad voice comes out versus the coach voice?
Absolutely.
So-
Yep. Can totally.
I
relate
try
to
to
that.
limit it the best I can, but
Totally
hey,
relate to that. So, what number practices is this for you guys for this season? I assume you just started.
Oh, no, we've been going since late October, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So a lot of that's been strength and conditioning. We go to a facility. We were going to a facility twice a week, and then we started indoor. So then they would come here. So we do once a week at their place, and then they do take half of our practices on Saturday mornings. So once we started, so yeah, we've been going since October.
So this is basically one of your home training facilities right here.
Yeah, this is our
Indoor?
indoor facility.
So when the weather breaks and everything, there's an abundance of fields out here.
Yeah.
Are you guys privy to use those, or
Yes,
can you?
yeah, that's
Okay.
all. That's all part of the gig. So, our Mavericks program, it's somewhat attached to our Danny Boone Little League.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of our players come through our Little League, and that's where we kind of cultivate our players. Now, it's not exclusive. You know, we open it up. We have tryouts to kids from around the area. I mean, we have kids from out of town. We have kids from Kirkwood, Missouri, and other places. So it's not just exclusive to our Little League, but we try to cultivate out of our Little League here.
So you refer to the Daniel Boone Little League. I would assume you participate in that league.
I did not, because I'm not originally from.
No, this team.
Oh,
right
this
here.
team.
Yes.
So yeah, a lot of these kids came up. Yeah, both my boys played Danny Boone Little League growing up. And then we got into the Mavericks program. So it was kind of formed as a way to keep a lot of our best kids and give them something
Sure.
a little more competitive for them. So
What would you say on a typical year? How many approximate games would you like to shoot for? You know, barring rainouts and whatnot. Through this, let's just say through March, April, May, and June.
we typically shoot for about 7 tournaments, so somewhere around 30 games. So that means that we're playing in the championship game in most of them.
Exactly. Bonus baseball, right?
That's
Bonus
right.
Baseball.
So
Good deal.
yeah, hopefully that's about where we're at. So.
Do you guys do a lot of traveling, or is it somewhat within hour and a half time zone?
We don't travel too far, unless it's like a destination kind of a thing.
Sure.
Where we kind of just collectively agree, hey, let's go this place because it'd be kind of a neat experience, right? So I coach my oldest boy in this Mavericks program. He's in 15U now, since they were 10, and then I've been helping with my youngest along that time. So
you're the head coach of the 15U?
well, right now we just changed. So it's the first time Mavericks have ever had a 15U. So we're pushing into that kind of senior league, kind of more high school travel ball world. So first time we've done that. Mavericks, up until this year, the Mavericks have went to 14U, and then everybody kind of spawned off to different programs or their high schools or whatever.
You look like you played a little ball in your life. Have you played?
I did. I played through
See,
college.
I got a keen eye for talent.
Yeah,
Where'd you attend college?
I played Missouri Valley College.
No kidding.
Over in Marshall, yeah.
Wow, what a small world. We just had a meeting yesterday. Do you know a gentleman by the name of Chad Blondin? He was a middle linebacker there.
Mm-hmm. No,
well, we had lunch with him yesterday.
Oh, really?
That's where he attended.
And that's where he went?
Yeah. Now, they were what, orange and...
Yeah, purple, orange.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good deal.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I attended Missouri Baptist, so that was one of our per se rivalries at the time.
I remember. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah. Their football team was pretty stout too, right?
Yeah, they've had some good football programs. Yeah, my baseball life there was up and down, but
that's the beauty of college life, right?
I know, right? But yeah, I think they've been doing pretty good here lately. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, Coach, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thanks for letting us in and sharing a little time with us.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you being here.
All right.
What's the drill you're working?
Well, we're sitting down to increase power in our hips and thighs so that whenever we go through the ball, it hits it harder. And yeah, so we're basically just sitting right up like this, and then we're loading and swinging. I have a sprained wrist, so I'm not really doing it correctly. A little bit modified. No.
You can hit it. Come on, bro. Told you.
They're really easy questions. The first one might be the hardest one. What's your name?
Matt.
We have Matt here. Okay. You follow college sports?
Yeah.
What's your favorite college?
Mizzou.
Mizzou. Good answer, because we're in Columbia, right?
Yeah.
That's a good answer. You like their baseball team, football team, basketball, all of them?
Yeah, all of them.
What's your favorite?
Football.
Is it? You play football as well?
Yeah.
What position?
Tailback.
Are you pretty fast?
Mm-hmm.
What position do you play in a baseball field?
Catcher and outfield.
You're a fast catcher. That's rare, isn't it? So you can steal some bases as a catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Outside of baseball, do you like to hunt or fish?
A little bit. Yeah.
Which one?
Fishing.
What do you usually fish for?
Just
what kind?
like
Whatever's biting.
Bill and bass.
Yeah. You do a lot of fishing around here, or you go somewhere else?
I go to my grandparents' house.
Is it a private pond?
Mm-hmm.
Best one, right? You think you'll let Uncle Dave come and cast the line in and drag a couple bass out of there?
Maybe.
All right, man. What grades what grade are you in?
7th.
What school do you attend right now?
Gentry.
So what high school is that?
Rockridge.
Rockridge. Are they pretty good in sports?
Yeah.
You looking forward to attending high school in a couple of years?
Mm-hmm.
This right here is going to help you prepare for that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You going to play football or baseball?
Both.
Give me some, man. Thanks for your time, buddy.
You're welcome.
We're on. We're live. Hey, Dave Schmidt, Dave Penning, Game 7. We're here with the guys from M.B.A, Missouri Baseball Academy Mavericks out of the Columbia, Missouri area. Thanks, guys, for joining us, letting us come out to the facility, see what it's all about here. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, about the team, the coach, the club, how many teams you guys got in the organization.
Okay. Sure. So the Mavericks organization started approximately 12 years ago. I'm not exactly sure. We're kind of loosely affiliated with the Little League here, Daniel Boone Little League, which is probably a little bit different than what you see in St. Louis. It's kind of a different model. So we have kids who play rec league, and then we also have kids who want a little more baseball, and so we have this competitive option for them. So that's been working for us. We've got, I think, 14 Mavericks teams from ages 8U all the way up to 15U. So
Boys are working up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Mavericks, you go from 8U to 15U, correct?
correct.
Yeah, and
So-
I think the goal is to go all the way up to 18.
Sure, when the 15s, next year it'll be
That's right.
16s and so on.
That's right. This is the first year that we've expanded
Expanded.
past 14U.
Sure.
In the past, it's been 14U through the Mavericks program, and then you either go off to high school, and there were some other programs around here that carried on into the high school travel ball world, and so our kids would just kind of go off. So we decided, hey, let's start getting this done and
Keep
let's
them on
push-
board.
keep them on board, and
Youth.
and keep pushing our brand and pushing into the high school world. So we were starting to, and that comes along with being competitive, right? So you have to kind of build yourself up into a competitive program to where you're not just out here, but you're winning some tournaments and you're doing some things, right? In order to compete with getting kids to come to your program, you have to have a name behind that, right? So there's a lot of competition out here, a lot of different teams. So we felt like we were at a point we could do that and get the talent in here to keep it going. So
Now, on your 8U, when you start, what do they do, Ryan? Coach pitch or machine pitch?
Machine pitch.
Yep, that's good.
Yep.
Keeps them attention span there, so you can keep them live in the field, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
we
and the
typically-
goal. Oh, go ahead.
Have two teams at each level. I think currently 14 is the only age level where we only have one team currently, but usually an A and a B team. And, it goes to at 9U it's kid pitch.
Yeah.
And from there on up.
So you got 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep, and that's the goal. The goal is to have two teams
In every age.
at every age, and that's the ultimate goal. Sometimes it doesn't work out for whatever reason. Just things are always different at different ages. But
So just by talking with you earlier, you guys kind of have a unique situation here with your club. Everybody's pretty much on their own for the age groups, correct? You don't really have one man or manager who overlooks the whole organization. Everybody else is pretty much on their own.
Correct. Yeah, we're pretty loosely affiliated. There's some camaraderie amongst the coaches, but each coach is pretty much left to do what they see fit with their team, book their own tournaments, bring their own practices. So a lot of independence.
Do you guys do a lot of fundraising?
Some teams do. Our team has not at this point.
Yeah. So we alluded to prepping these young men to get ready for high school. Right now, I think your son is on the 15U team, correct?
yes,
So we're going to keep them along. We're to 16 and 17 and 18.
yeah, his son is as well.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So you got 13s and 15s.
Yep.
What high schools does a lot of your teams feed into here?
So the team that I had coached from the time they were 10, the majority of those kids were Rockbridge High School kids. And Rockbridge has its kind of own feeder team, so I kind of lost a lot of those kids to Rockbridge. So I got with another guy. Actually, it was a guy that was giving my two boys pitching and hitting lessons. Decided to coach a team, put it together. So he's head coaching. He's coached before, so he's head coaching the team. I'm an assistant coach on that team. So that's going to be one of the two 15U teams. So, yep.
Good. From high school right on to MIZ, right?
Yeah. Hey, if we can get,
MIZ, ZOU, right?
if we can get a couple of them to that
Yeah.
level, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
There you
And,
go.
our goal is our goal has always been prepare these kids for what's next.
Yep.
Or Missouri Valley, right?
Or Missouri Valley.
That's right. And you know what? It's really, like you said, you're behind, you say, starting at 11, but you'd be surprised at what we see and talk to kids that they started baseball. Some kids start baseball in high school. Some start at 13 or 14. It's not necessarily they started at 7. And I think it's how they apply themselves and, realize, hey, I got that baseball talent too, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my goal is to develop athletes with
Right.
baseball skills, and
Yep.
Baseball skills are hard to learn.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
As far as events, you guys play league, and do you play tournaments, or is it just specifically a tournament team, or what do you have with the Mavericks?
We've done a combination of both, right? We've done league and then about seven tournaments typically.
Yeah, 7 in the spring and then 3 in the fall.
Yeah.
We're a AA level team, so we don't usually travel too far. Go to St. Louis, Sedalia, the lake.
Kansas City, yeah.
A little weekend trip, a little weekend getaway, always helps. So,
So you guys were at the meet and greet last night, and we alluded to the fact that we have the new complex in Warrenton, which is going to be 100% turf infield and nice Bermuda grass outfield. One thing I wanted to get your opinion on is we're pioneers. We like to stay ahead of the game, and Major League Baseball adapted to the bigger base last year. So it's inevitable that it's going to trickle down, because when you put the word safety, who's not going to reflect on safety when it comes to our youth?
Right.
So we're taking the proactive approach, and we're installing the bigger bases at our complex.
Okay.
So what's your thoughts on that?
I like it. The more we can make the game true to the major leagues, that's where we're getting these kids ready for high school and college. So the more realistic we can make it for them, the better.
And that's
obviously
that's
safety's
our MO development. It's not, sure, we give away some nice awards, but it's, trying to progress the kids and prep them for the next level. In this case, it will be high school, So with that being said, high school, I just found out we have a bunch of MSHA officials that the high school in Missouri, they only vote on rule changes every 2 years. So this is coming up for 2024 to vote on for 25, and that's one of the issues that's on the docket. So we feel it's going to be a no-brainer per se. So we're going to go ahead and just install the anchors, because if you really think about it, we're going from a 15-inch base to 18-inch base. So if you install the sleeves for a 15-inch base, an inch and a half of that base is going to be in foul territory. So we didn't want to go through and say, oh my goodness, it's coming down a hill, dig up the anchors out of the turf and disrupt that soil that's underneath it. So we got together and we said, you know what, let's just go ahead and be proactive, be pioneers, get out in front of this, and just put one set of spikes in the ground, naturally at 60, 65, 70, and 80, and 90. But we're going to take that approach and go with it.
so next practice, start working on base stealing, 'cause it's gonna get a little closer.
We love stealing
Yeah,
bases.
I was gonna say the safety part of it's paramount, right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's ultimately I don't think there's any trouble at the 11 and 12U for stealing bases, just because of the distance already.
Sure.
So
Yep.
that'll make that a little bit easier, but that doesn't trump safety, right? So
Yeah, and we got to thinking about it, and we're like brainstorming. We're like, well, what are we going to do with second base? But if you really stop and think about it, second base doesn't move, because it's going to be in the same spot. The peg is going to be the same. It's just going to be,
Yeah.
because you can't move it left or right, because you'll be shaded one way. So,
So I thought the outside corner stayed where it was at, and the rest
well,
shifted in.
the center peg is going to be right in the same spot where it was. The base will be just 3 inches, an inch and a half broader on each side.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
So 13U, when do you guys usually start practicing for the year?
We started in November.
Did you?
This team, we actually started 2 years ago at the 12U level, started in the fall. And we basically, we started with four kids who had played travel ball before, and the rest rec league kids. So we're a little behind on a lot of stuff. So I know you're on the workout tour. We don't call our workouts, we call them outworks, because we've got to outwork the competition, because our kids are years behind in the amount of experience, and also just kind of some of the physical shape that we need to get in. So we've been working. Last year we started in November as well. Got a couple of extra months in, working with the Human Performance Program with the University of Missouri to get some additional training. Work on basic weightlifting skills, get them ready for doing weightlifting on their own. Working on scapular motion, speed, acceleration. So we're asking a lot of these kids, and they're really working hard.
The game has come a long way with the youth side, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, long way.
But yeah, no, we appreciate what you guys do. I mean, these kids look like they're having a good time out here. Sporting the Mizzou colors too. A lot of Mizzou fans around here. A lot of the kids we talk to play multiple sports. They like the football, and it's good they play multiple sports. I think it's always good for the youth to do that, experience everything. But yeah, once again, thanks for letting us come out here.
Oh,
Spend
yeah.
a day
Happy
at
to
the
have you.
facilities.
Yeah.
Best of luck this year.
Come see us in Warrenton. It's right down Highway 7.
We're signed up for the April 5th
Yeah,
tournament.
there you go.
You
Sign
got
up for some more.
I think there are 13 U teams there, so
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it.
Hey, and also before we end this segment, I want to thank you for your flexibility. You guys have been great. I know it was a last minute thing, but we appreciate you accommodating us and letting us come here and let us in your facility during your practice time.
Oh, no problem. Come on. Come anytime.
Hey, best of luck to you this
Good
year.
luck, guys.
Thank you.
So you guys play Game 7 tournaments. How far do you guys? How many times?
That's going to make the bloopers right there.
Yeah.
No, we're going to have to wait till they're done with the head balls.
It's brotherly love.
Brotherly love. Okay.
It's starting at 565. It's not even 30 down. 565. I might be able to get that. Maybe not. Yeah.
Good, how are you?
What's your name?
Taking Shire.
We're going to do a little. Ooh, you almost got hit. I just need to put a helmet on. We're going to do a little rapid fire question. Look over here at Brian here.
All right.
Okay, got a couple questions for you. They're really easy.
Okay.
Other than baseball, what's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football, do you play?
Yeah.
What, linebacker or something?
I play linebacker and some running back.
You look like that. You look like you can run me over. You like running people over?
Yeah, sometimes.
What's your favorite food? Pizza?
No, shrimp.
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Boiled or fried?
Boiled. My grandma makes a lot of shrimp broil.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She from Louisiana?
No. She's from Lancaster.
Who's your favorite baseball player?
Like right now or like ever?
Ever.
That's hard. Probably Yadier Molina.
Well, how about now?
Now, I don't know, that's hard. There's a lot.
Okay, well, let's go back to that one. You're in the middle of the state of Missouri, okay? So you have the Royals on one side, the
Cardinals.
All right, my man. I knew it.
Cardinals.
Oh, heads up.
Holy smoke.
That's Andrew, not me.
You got that
I
on
think-
camera, right, Andrew?
I think we
Okay.
better take this out here.
Yeah, right. You're smart.
I don't really want to get
All right, I got two more for you, then I'll let you go. I appreciate your time. What jersey number do you wear?
23.
23. Is there any sentimental value to that, or you just like the number?
Well, so I used to be number 2. That used to be my favorite number
Yeah?
just because it was the first number I ever used. And then,
Somebody had it when you came to this team, so you took 23?
yeah.
Give me some. I appreciate you taking time out to answer our
Yep.
questions today. Look at the camera and say, hi, YBM.
How YBM.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Name.
Nick. Brody.
How long you guys been with the team?
Since they began, basically. I got here 1 season ago.
Yeah.
Well, I was here for fall. This is my first full season.
Sweet. You guys gonna be good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the confidence. Tell me a little bit about what you guys are working on here in your winter workouts.
Baseball. Getting stronger, faster. Mainly our hitting, our strength, endurance. Practicing our throwing, getting the ball off fast in the infield.
Being able to move with different our body. I can't move at all.
You can't move at all.
Sometimes I have people come and we do workout.
Yeah. You gonna do one today?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We're going to next.
Sweet.
I think I got Jake today.
Very good. You guys pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah? You pretty good at it? Go ahead, buddy. Get in there. All right.
We caught you in the middle of the baseball game.
What positions do you guys play?
I'm usually left fielder out. Wesley's not shortstop. I'm like second base, shortstop, and center field.
Sweet. How about you there, bro?
Catcher. Second base.
A catcher, second base. You got a cannon? Sorta. You throwing people out at second base?
A lot of the time.
A lot of times?
Yeah.
Sweet. If they steal on you, it's the pitcher's fault, right? That laugh says yes, that's true. Hey, good luck, fellas.